The 2026 NEBA season is brought to you by Storm, Roto Grip, and 900 Global Bowling. We would like to recognize the additional sponsors who make these events possible. Tired of guessing how you're really performing on the lanes? Take control of your game with Tournament Sense, the ultimate companion for tournament bowlers. From tracking every frame to managing financials, it's time to stop playing and start dominating. Download Tournament Sense on the App Store or Google Play today. DJBT is a competitive tournament series built for youth bowlers, with adult participation on challenging sport patterns. A PBA junior affiliate and youth athletes can earn Junior Gold Qualifying spots. KR Strikeforce. For those who have a choice, go with the most trusted name in bowling. KR Strikeforce. Cambridge Credit Counseling is your destination for debt relief services. Visit cambridgecredit.org to learn how they can help you with credit card debt, student loan repayment options, and mortgage relief services. NEBA's longest-running sponsor, Buddy's Pro Shop, offers high-quality professional services at the best prices in the industry delivered to your front door. Visit buddysproshop.com today. Bloomfield Electric, providing service, design, and installation since 1926. Jeff Barden and his staff offer fantastic bowling facilities at Yankee Lanes Keene and Yankee Lanes Manchester. Visit them on Facebook, Twitter, and their tournament Facebook page. Northeastern Bowling Championships. Ace Mitchell Bowlers. Mart is the largest bowling distributor in the world. Dexter, the #1 bowling shoe in the world. Staying ahead with innovative technology is how we build shoes for every style of bowling. Follow on Facebook and Instagram at Dexter Bowling. Better Bowling Concepts, specializing in customer service and providing customers the best ball motion possible. East Coast Sports Investors, your leading source of sports information, many styles of bowling. Keep styling on them. Turbo Grips, driven to bowl. For more information on products and services, you can visit turbogrips.com or visit your local pro shop today. Taking bowling and business and marketing their products and services in a modern way, Major Bowling offers quality services and coaching regardless of skill level. Here to help you look great while you enjoy the most participated sport in America. Discover unique bowling shirts and jerseys at iambowling.com and use code NEBA for 25% off. Better feel, better control, better performance. Jopo grips are changing the game with their easy twist system and unmatched consistency. Make the change today and feel the difference immediately. Jopo grips, trust it, love it, and just twist it. Located inside Norwich Bowling and Entertainment Center, Ideal Bowling Concepts is your one-stop shop for all your bowling needs. Leah Cars, the brand of cars for the bowling community. Bullwinkle's Pro Shop, Attack the Rack. We would also like to thank Tony and Suzanne Renaud. Island Bowling Supply, The House Bowling, Tech Vision, Northeast Megabucks, Grog Monster Sports, and Pinwheel.us. Thank you for tuning in. Now remember to like and share and enjoy the show.
And good afternoon, NEBA bowling friends and family. Sean Buck here, giving you live coverage of the 2026 Turbo Grips Over Under 50 doubles presented by Island Bowling Supply. NEBA event number 1063, and a very competitive field of 8 different pairs, 16 different teams, 8 different teams competing for this NEBA title. $500 added to the prize fund at one of these very strong doubles teams is going to take home, getting through round 1 of match play. High qualifier in the day, getting a bye, Christopher Bacon and Jalen Scott Jones. 2289, 289 over. They are your 1 seed. Take a look at the matches right now. Over on 53 and 54, Jay Johnson and Joe Ceruzzi taking on Stephen Dale, coming off his most recent victory in Brockton, Massachusetts at the Amazing Bowling Singles. He is bowling with David Napier. On 61 and 62, Chris Soule and Dennis Bissonette taking on Tom Salamine and Brandon Whitney. 55 and 56. So the featured pair to your left that you can't see the scores, but it'll be on the left side of your screen, will be Randy Hagemoser and Michael Reel, excuse me. Randy and Michael, your defending champions of this event last year, taking on Mike Clausen and Petey Virgos. And then on 59 and 60, your featured pair to your right, where you cannot see the scores, but it'll be the pair on your right, as there is our wonderful technician, Jesse Gibson, sneak into the cut. It will be Jesse Gibson and John Waite taking on Bill Webb and Tommy Cumlin. So this first round of play, just about halfway through. Quick update. Looks like Stephen Dale Jr. and Colby Hagemoser have 93 in the fifth, and Joe Ceruzzi and Jay Johnson look to have 46, working on a spare in the fourth. So Dale and Hagemoser go 3-bagger, 8-1, gutter 7. Ceruzzi and Johnson go spare, strike, open. Now Johnson and Ceruzzi in a bit of a hole, a little bit early. Petey Virgo, Clausen, strike, spare. Get on defending champs, Reel and Hagemoser. Reel and Hagemoser go double, spare, strike, 9. Over to your right, Jesse Gibson and Waite. Strike 7-2, strike 7-2, strike. Cumlin and Webb, strike, spare. And all the way to the right, we have Solomine and Whitney on the front 6, taking on Vincent and Soul. Double, 9 spare, 7 spare, double. So definitely score out there if you are playing the right part of the lane. Pattern for today was USBC Junior Gold number 3 qualifying for U15, U18, and U20 boys. 35 feet total oil volume of 26 milliliters. However, they did play pretty slick out there today. Up on 59, goes high for a 4-6. Bit of an unlucky break there. Seems like Waite and Gibson cannot figure out that left lane, as that looks to be their third open in a row on that lane. Up here on the right side of your screen, about to go. Looking to get the first double of the match for the team. Webb gets a 7 to go late. So that's a double on the board for Webb and Cumlin. So they take an early lead about halfway through that match. Defending champions on the left side of your screen. Pretty good lead on Virgos and Clausen. Like Stephen Joe Ceruzzi match, still close. Only one double. I say pretty close. Ceruzzi, also a 4-6 split. So Johnson and Ceruzzi are going to have to find a double here quick to stay in this match. As Napier and Dale had a 3-bagger, open, spare, strike, spare. So still close in that match. Over on the right side of your screen, far right, as Jesse has now turned the camera. So we have 2 featured pairs now. As you can see on the right side of your screen, as there's Jesse, throws a shot. Gets the light mixer 8-10 to go late. How about it? So it looks like the format is each team bowls a game on one lane. They don't swap lanes. They're bowl one game on one lane. And may the best score win. on that pair. As Bissonette and Soul have 229 on the out. It looks like it will just not be enough against Brandon Whitney and Tom Solomon. So you can mark Solomon and Whitney in. Conor Murray, Jay Johnson, great shot, wrap 10. Stephen Dale with a 210, it looks like. So now, Stephen Dale with a spare here, max 201. He gets the 1. So now they're at max 190. Johnson and Ceruzzi, 201. But they are still in the 7th frame. Napier and Dale are about to show up in the 10th. So Johnson and Ceruzzi have ball in hand. Gibson and Waite max out at 204, right in front of you. Webb and Humlin pacing 220, so it might not be enough for Gibson and Waite. Defending champions, Michael Real slaps the 10 out on 56 on the left side, just a bit off screen. It's set to go, so they can max out at 240. Max score for Virgos and Clausen is 2-teen. So Hagemoser Real needing to stay, and there's a gutter ball by Virgos. So that match just about out of reach. Jesse walks it off, almost 7-9s, leaves a 9-pin. That one would have been clutch to have. This is round 1 of match play here at the 2026 over-under 50 doubles presented by Turbo Grips and Island Bowling Supply. In round 1, there were 4 buys. Christopher Baker and John Scott Jones, your high qualifiers. There's a 7-10 by Tommy Coolin. So that could have some effect in this match. Spare here for Jesse. X Macklin, Chris 4, your 2 qualifier. Mark Bouchard, Matt Brockett, number 3 qualifier. And Jesse Gibson and John Waite Bowling right now is your number 4 qualifier. So only 3 buys given out. Or excuse me, I'm sorry. Brian Oppie and Colby J. Hagemoser get the last spot. There is 4 buys. You can pencil in Michael Real and Randy Hagemoser to win. But it looks like over in the Jay Johnson and Joe Ceruzzi match, there was a 4 count, so now a match score of 170. 173. I'm waiting to see what Napier did in the 10th. 188. So Ceruzzi and Johnson are done. Napier and Dale will move on. Michael Real and Randy Hagemoser will move on. And looks like Bill Webb, stepping up here, needs a mark. So Solomon and Whitney advance. Right side. Bill Webb marked to advance. They will take on Chris Ford and Max Macklin. Battle of the Buddies Pro Shops. Bill Webb, when he needs it most, you can count on him to mark. So it will be Jalen Scott Jones and Christopher Baker taking on Stephen Dale Jr. and David Napier. Matt Brockett and Mark Bouchard taking on Tom Solomon and Brandon Whitney. Brian Oppie and Colby Hagemoser will take on Randy Hagemoser and Michael Real. So a battle of the Hagemosers. It'll be a joy and a pleasure to watch. And then, like I just mentioned, Chris Foy and Max Macklin will take on Bill Webb and Tommy Cumlin in the round of 8. You just witnessed the round of 12. We'll let these players finish up. And we will get into the round of 8 very shortly, as there's Jesse rocking out. And getting back to this pattern, it's 35 feet, 26 mils of. However, it played quite slick. today where you could build some holds in the middle after the 9 a.m. spot. There was a good amount of hold in the middle to where you could get some little left and get away with it. However, in the morning, there wasn't that hold. But you had a little bit of hold on the gutter as well. You could get the early hook on the gutter, and it would hold pretty well. A lot of urethane going down the lane. Black hammer, purple hammer, a couple axes, some concepts. Kind of those weaker flaring bowling balls were the key to success. In this match, but I believe it is 2-game total wood, as it looks like there's game 2 about to go on. So apologies to me. I should have a pen. I'm gonna go steal a pen real quick. We're back with a pen. 900 global pen. Very nice pen. But it looks like it'll be a 2-game total pinfall. So I should have written down the scores. So I'm going to step away and get scores from game 1 of each match. Let you folks get a rest from hearing my voice and watch some fantastic bowling here in beautiful Cranston, Rhode Island at the 2026 Turbo Grips over under 50 double presented by Island Bowling Supply. Oh, we got slaughtered off the rip. Hi. I have made it back from across the country. What a great journey it was. So we'll go through the matches left to right. Jay Johnson and Joe Ceruzzi trailing Dave Napier and Stephen Dale Jr. by 37. So Jay Johnson and Joe Ceruzzi will need a relatively big game here if they want to win. Tom Solomon and Brandon Whitney have an 82-pin lead, so you can pencil them in. 80 pins is going to be a lot to make up. Petey Burgos and Clausen trailing by 65 to Hagemoser and Reel. So a little bit of a hole there, but I've seen crazier things happen. And then an 11-pin match between Waite and Gibson and Webb and Cumberland.
I'm Waite Gibson.
That is you. That is you. So as we get started in game 2 action, down on the left side, Stephen Dale Jr. setting up throw. And he throws an absolute farkle to get their team a chance to double. They go 7-1 straight, 9 spare straight. Against Johnson and Ceruzzi, 6 spare, 9 spare, 9 spare. Burgos and Clausen trailing by 65 out to a hot start. 4-bagger, 7-2, 9. Look, I would assume that P is going to make this spare. But who am I? I'm just a guy giving you guys a live action. Be correct. So 250 max for Burgos and Clausen. And Real and Hagamoser, I believe, went spare double 9. Spare double 9 spare 9. So all Hagamoser and Real have to do is keep pace. Tomlin and Webb go spare. 8 split strike, and now Tommy's facing a 2-8-10. And they are ahead by 11, so Jesse and Waite starting off double 6 spare. Pretty made up those 11 pins and have a little bit of a lead. Jesse looks to get back on the board, and that's 4 through the middle. So as soon as I say they have a lead, it looks like it might be given right back. As our match all the way to the right, Solomon and Whitney against Sol and Bissonette. Solomon and Whitney did not let up at all. 9 with 6 back. In a pencil. Solomon and Whitney. In game 2, as Jesse. Apologies for the quality there. Trying our best to so I'm trying to give you the Maker steps up on 9s, just a double there. J-pin lead, so Jay John in the left lane, 53, looking to double. Spare strike. Johnson looking to double. Get back in the match, and he does. Gonna get pumped, but keep it mellow. Major for the spare. Problem. Tumbling back up 2-8-10 his last shot. There. As Real goes to the face for a nasty split. The defense up 65. However, Burgos and Clausen look to be keeping pace with them, so it might just be not enough. Burgos and Clausen over 65 pins. Cruising up on left lane. This match is close. Strike here would put a lot of pressure on Dale and Napier. And it goes light for a 2-pin. So Waite goes 8-1. to double to increase the lead. So it will not be enough for Burgos or Clausen. Field, your defending champs move on. Someone might have went cheap. So they just went 58, back-to-back 279s. Ceruzzi dumps it in the front. So Jay Johnson needs to step up big here. Match is still close, still only 37 pins. Dave Napier goes late for a 2-8. The chance to double there. So their max is only 186 now. Match score for Johnson, 224. I think it is 37. 37 pins exactly. Coming to 410 now as Jesse Johnson gets it to go. Still pressure that match. Goes dead high flush for a 2-team max for Waite and Gibson as they go clean and take this match. Does not go. It's now 189 max for. So we're ahead by 11. They have a chance to steal this game. Ceruzzi over on. He does, and he lets it 1-0 over on the lower end of the house. There is no one there, so no issue there. Letting your emotions out down there. Even Dale now needing to strike out here. Her shot to go. 59 gets the light tickler to go. Unfeigned shot right there in the field today. Now Jay Johnson. Believe all three in the 10th will shut out Stephen Dale Jr. and David Napier. He gets a 10 to go, and they overcome a 37-pin deficit. So Jay Johnson and Joe Ceruzzi wants a sneak by. Stephen Dale Jr. and David. Cumlin. Nothing gets the 7 to go. Looks like when he did 2-8-10, looks like missed a little. Got to the gutter, saw the friction. It's the tickler to go. Puts more pressure on Jesse Gibson. Turn it up. And he gets the 7 to go as well. So let's see. Wayne Gibson, 217. Puts him at 400. I think Jesse, 11. I'm at 17. So 83. With the strike. Got it left. And early goes Brooklyn. Wait. Excuse me. Yes, Jesse Gibson. John. Yes, John Wayne. So in the round of 8 coming up very shortly, it'll be Jay Jones, Christopher Baker, Jay Johnson and Joe Ceruzzi, Matt Brockett and Mark Bouchard taking on Tom Solomine and Brandon Whitney shooting a very impressive 5.58 for 2. And then it will be Colby Hagamoser and Brian Oppie taking on Randy Hagamoser and Michael Real, your defending champs. And it'll be Max Macklin and Chris Forey taking on Jesse Gibson and John Waite. In the round of 8 very shortly. We are going to a quick break.
By the grace of God.
Thank you guys for tuning in and watching this NEBA live stream, one of my favorite tournament organizations. If you're looking for some of the best bowling merchandise on the internet, check us out at thehousebowling.com. T-shirts, hats, polos, hoodies, and much, much more on our website. We can also get you equipped for your next tournament with all of the newest releases from all your favorite brands, as well as some huge deals in our closeout section. We've got a special deal for you guys out there using promo code NEBA at checkout for 15% off. That's N-E-B-A for 15% off merch only on thehousebowling.com.
At Storm, we're known for our innovations. Take a look. You'll probably spot a few of your all-time favorites. The ones you trusted. Ones that changed your game. Ones you won with. Each one a step forward. Each a reminder that progress never sleeps. And the best part? We're just getting started. Storm. Still the Bowlers Company.
We would like to recognize the additional sponsors who make these events possible. Tired of guessing how you're really performing on the lanes? Take control of your game with Tournament Sense, the ultimate companion for tournament bowlers. From tracking every frame to managing financials, it's time to stop playing and start dominating. Download Tournament Sense on the App Store or Google Play today. DJBT is a competitive tournament series built for youth bowlers, with adult participation on challenging sport patterns. A PBA junior affiliate and youth athletes can earn Junior Gold Qualifying spots. KR Strikeforce. For those who have a choice, go with the most trusted name in bowling. KR Strikeforce. Cambridge Credit Counseling is your destination for debt relief services. Visit cambridgecredit.org to learn how they can help you with credit card debt, student loan repayment options, and mortgage relief services. NEBA's longest-running sponsor, Buddy's Pro Shop, offers high-quality professional services at the best prices in the industry delivered to your front door. Visit buddysproshop.com today. Bloomfield Electric, providing service, design, and installation since 1926. Jeff Barden and his staff offer fantastic bowling facilities at Yankee Lanes Keene and Yankee Lanes Manchester. Visit them on Facebook, Twitter, and their tournament Facebook page. Northeastern Bowling Championships. Ace Mitchell Bowlers. Mart is the largest bowling distributor in the world. Dexter, the #1 bowling shoe in the world. Staying ahead with innovative technology is how we build shoes for every style of bowling. Follow on Facebook and Instagram at Dexter Bowling. Better Bowling Concepts, specializing in customer service and providing customers the best ball motion possible. East Coast Sports Investors, your leading source of sports information, many styles of bowling. Keep styling on them. Turbo Grips, driven to bowl. For more information on products and services, you can visit turbogrips.com or visit your local pro shop today. Taking bowling and business and marketing their products and services in a modern way, Major Bowling offers quality services and coaching regardless of skill level. Here to help you look great while you enjoy the most participated sport in America. Discover unique bowling shirts and jerseys at iambowling.com and use code NEBA for 25% off. Better feel, better control, better performance. Jopo grips are changing the game with their easy twist system and unmatched consistency. Make the change today and feel the difference immediately. Jopo grips, trust it, love it, and just twist it. Located inside Norwich Bowling and Entertainment Center, Ideal Bowling Concepts is your one-stop shop for all your bowling needs. Leah Cars, the brand of cars for the bowling community. Bullwinkle's Pro Shop, Attack the Rack. We would also like to thank Tony and Suzanne Renaud. Island Bowling Supply, The House Bowling, Tech Vision, Northeast Megabucks, Grog Monster Sports, and Pinwheel.us.
For Cranston, Rhode Island, inside BOWLERO Cranston, special thanks to our host, Stephanie Panaccia, putting on a wonderful event and letting NEBA have a wonderful event inside this BOWLERO. Champions are now live. Randy Hagemoser and Michael Reel. And yes, you guessed it, this is the 7th ball of the Vincent Hall Memorial Cup. The top 4 teams will advance to the Vincent Hall. However, if people on those teams have already made it into the cup, that means that more people will be taken off the points list and added to the Vincent Hall. Look here, our Wi-Fi tries to stabilize. I will give you the most current update action as our featured pair 59 and right will feature qualifier, Christopher Baker. Tricky 35-foot junior gold qualifying pattern going 289 over. They will take on Jay Johnson and Joe Cerruti, who in their first round overcame a 57-pin deficit. Dale Jr. and David Napier. So after taking down a Hall of Famer and a very good bowler in David Napier, who can bowl two-handed, get met with the number one qualifier in Baker. On the other featured pair in front of us, it's Family Feud action. Randy Hagamoser and Michael Real, defending champions, taking on Colby Hagamoser. As I just found out, Colby is Randy's nephew. Yes, Colby is Randy's nephew. Randy is Colby's uncle. I believe that's how it works. Colby and Brian making him off the 1230 squad. Randy Hagamoser and Michael Real taking down Virgos in the first match, up 65 going into the second match, and never looked back. To the left side of our, all the way down on 53 and 54, who's in charge of sending on, who allows me to just get out here and yap and speak all of you. Neva, Frank, Jesse Gibson teamed up with Johnny, and that team took down Bill Webb and Tommy Tomlin, overcoming 11 pins going to the last game. It's the 7-pin to go late, and so let's consider loss. Owner of Buddy's Pro Shop Incorporated, I believe. Bowl in Fairfield. Chris Forey is teaming up with Max Macklin, who I believe also works in the shop and is a collegiate bowler at Savannah. Yes, SCAD Savannah. Savannah College of Art. Chris Forey and Macklin qualifying second overall with a score of 222.29, so that's two. Match well together. In our last match, to the right of the Buddy's Pro Shop match, Rocket and Shaw qualifying with 224 over as a team, taking on the team right now in match, shooting 558. Yes, that is the front 8 or 9 in game 1. Me. And not that. I he should have it popping up. Pardon these technical difficulties. Really trying to work through it. Looking to spare a 10 pin, and that hooks by. So 35 max for Kobe and Brian as your defending champs. Randy Heckemoser and Michael Reel, spare strike, strike 8. So they were able to double. Randy and Michael looking at a max of 248, so about a 13 pin lead for Michael and Randy as of now. So as soon as I say that, now it's only a 1 pin lead for Randy and Michael. And all the way to the right, Joe Ceruzzi, Jay Johnson, Christopher Baker, J. Scott Jones, Jay and Joe, Team J, as in the letter, much a part of that team. That's the biggest. Diving back in to the match play. Everyone's amped up. That's the key to success right now is missed spares will come back to haunt you. So Scott, Jones, and Baker spare, strike, spare, strike. So again, clean. 4-pin in the advantage of Jalen Scott Jones and Christopher Baker. There's an unfortunate hit there, Brian. Everything but the 9 goes. Everything fell right in front of the 9. So Randy facing a bucket now, spares this, and Brian spares his 9-pin. Really 1-pin lead for Randy. As Tom and Brandon are just cruising right now. 550 their first match, 268 possibility this match. He spares the bucket. Brian spared a 1-pin match. He is happy he spared that one. Looking down at the Buddies match, Jesse Gibson also with a bucket. Able to spare that. They are down a couple pins, however, to Max Macklin and Chris Corey. 1 double, but they have stayed clean. And wait, and have not been able to stay clean. It's a nice shot at 53. And a great shot, but results in just a 7-pin. Oh. As Max gets the 7-10 to... Oh, wait, just up at the 7-pin. Wait, also buckets. So Wade and Gibson trying to figure out that right lane deficit in their first match. Max spares the 7-pin. So again, staying clean. Right now, Macklin and Forey able to stay clean. Looking pretty good in their match. It's real now to gives the lead back to Moser and Oppie. Mark Bouchard. Right now. Jalen Scott Jones, Christopher Baker, staying clean. Have a, well, it was 10. Now it'll be about 20. Get that 40-pin lead. As Randy gets the 7 to go, match score 202 for your defending champs. Randy and Michael Reel can step up here and double to get to 2-team. This first one in the 10th could again, apologies for the stream going in and out. Battling the old Wi-Fi, man. Brian's first shot comes up, gets 7 late. So that first one puts them into the 2-0s. Michael needing a double to get into those. Mark Bouchard able to double for team Brockett and Bouchard. His shot goes high through the face, leaving a 3-6-9. So now it looks like Brockett and Bouchard take the lead in that match. Reel's first shot needs to get to at least 194. It's 4. Again, Corey and Macklin have stayed clean this entire match. Oppie's second shot. 2-8. So now Max 203 to spare. However, it'll be about 30 points. Advantage. Ryan Oppie and Colby Moser. Joe Struzzi and Joe Johnson now are in the 180s. However, Jalen Scott Jones and Christopher Baker pacing 230. And as I say that, Jalen's shot was a little long. 3, 9, 10. It's now max 2 team for Scott Jones and Baker. And it lets Jay Johnson and Joe Smith in the match. Randy and Michael Phelan. Wade and Gibson are going to be down a couple sticks going into game 2. That would help. There we go. You can see me in the little corner. We are working on getting the camera fixed to show the match. The Wi-Fi man is really not wanting us to show you guys some awesome bowling. So I am going to go get scores. I'll be right back. Oh, sorry. So it is a 11-pin match between Scott Jones and Baker and Johnson and Ceruzzi. 5-pin match between Brock and Bouchard and Salamini and Whitney. 35-pin lead for Brian Opie and Colby Hagamoser against Randy Hagamoser and Michael Reel. And then a 35-pin lead for Forey and Macklin over Waite and Gibson. So we are working on getting our camera back up, but I'm giving you the score updates after game 1. Again, 2-game total series, total pinfall. First out of cut today was Brian Gaskell and Tom Young. Gaskell able to win this event a couple years ago with Mike Puzo. So a former champ just missing getting in on the action. Upcoming event, Better Bowling Concepts Open Singles presented by Ideal Bowling Concepts. It's tomorrow. Give you enough heads up to get on over to BOWLERO Cranston and try your luck. The singles action. July 11th and 12th will be the Callahan's Memorial at Callahan's BOWLERO in Newington. Would you believe that $6,000 has been added to the prize fund? A huge generous donation there. Thank you, Callahan's family. Done so much for NEBA. Really do appreciate everyone there at Callahan's BOWLERO. So early action in the Buddies Pro Shop matches. Macklin and Forey able to double. First shot by John Waite goes and rides the gray boards, but they unfortunately do not hook. So Waite will wait for a full set of pins as he is able to get the spare. We are, again, fighting with the Wi-Fi man. So the real Hagamoser, Opie Hagamoser match getting done fairly quickly. They will be the first ones done. And it was Opie and Colby having a 35-pin lead over the defending champions, Randy Hagamoser and Michael Reel. Reale? Oh my goodness, this Connecticut accent yet again. Reale. I'm thinking Reel this entire time. I thought I had that one right. That was the one I had the most confidence in. Reale. And it looks like max score for Colby and Opie 182. So that will get them to 385. Max score for Randy and Reale 212. And that'll get them to 380. Camera back up. We have a chill. Will it do it? Hey, we're back. We are working with gas, just in time conclusion of the Reality, Opie, and Hagamoses match. As Reality 6. So they had a chance to take the lead in this match. Big shot for Opie now. Last shot got 5. Instead, flush double. Big shot there by Brian Opie. Jay Johnson, Ceruzzi match down there. Jalen Scott Jones for Baker. Baker's Jones, max 259. Johnson, Ceruzzi, max 2 So it looks like Johnson and Ceruzzi, they didn't have an 11-pin lead. This Reality makes the split. Oh, is huge. Now each team can max out at 182 with and Hagamoser. However, they were trailing by 35. So it looks like it's a little bit too late, barring a drastic open by as he steps up here. Florian Macklin down on 53. 4 in a row, 7 spare strike against gutter spare, double 9 spare. He tries to set up a double opportunity for Gibson. Gibson and Waite trailing by 35, so it might not be enough. Colby, 710, no longer, almost. Almost a blower 710. Just a 7-pin, so that should be enough. 150, 35. Yes, that should be enough. Corey gets the double, so they are in control of that match. They were leading by 35. Looks like it'll be Florian Macklin, Bouchard, Brockett, Whitney, Salamini. Hard for me to remember the correct pronunciation, but JSJ, Christopher Baker, not Bacon, Baker, you can pencil them in. Bouchard, look at a double. Can he get the log? He can! And he loves it. Big double there for Team B, Brockett and Bouchard. I'm going to go ahead and pencil Max. It's 279 pace. They have a 35-pin lead. So it'll be Hoppy or Opie. Oh my goodness, I forgot. I think it's Opie. Apologies. And Colby advancing. Rocket 210. I'm going to see if we can move our camera over. Catch the end of this match. It is going to be a little inverted. So it looks like Chris Ford is a lefty right now, but I promise you he is not. Let's see if I can get still wide. Nope, they're still lefty. So we're gonna stick with that one. Salamini strikes there. Corey Macklin can max out at 240. So that's plenty. I'm sorry, they can open for 240. Big spare here by Brockett. Shoots it. Player of the year makes the 210. Former player of the year, Matt Brockett. Clutch spare there. It's only a 5-pin match between in that match. Salamini and Whitney up by 5. They can max out at 209. Bouchard and Brockett max out at 216. So Bouchard and Brockett with the lead still. Whitney needs it, and it goes light. 2-8. It's now 189 match for Salamini and Whitney. Mark Bouchard. Big shot here. Oh, we got the righty. We got the righty version here. Mark Bouchard. Big shot. Gets it right, turns it up. Gets the light ticker to go. He loves it. Getting into it. And it looks like the stream is solid. And Whitney misses the spare. Oh my goodness. Whips the spare, max 177. Salamini must strike situation to have it. Again, they do have a 5-pin advantage. 177, 182. But they have this match. So marked by Brockett. Marked by Brockett will do it. Barring a Salamini with the punch out. Salamini. Light for a 2-8, that will do it. That will do it. Brockett and Bouchard will move on. What a huge spare by Brockett in the 8th frame. Spares the 210. Now Brockett just keep it on the lane. Stay behind the line. He and Mark move on. Salamini makes his spare. So as the stream lightens up just in time for the finals. Hopefully it stays that way. As soon as I say that, it gets a little choppy. So, our top 4 qualifiers, who, if they had not already made the Vincent Hall Memorial, now they have Jalen Scott Jones and Christopher Baker will take on Matt Brockett and Mark Bouchard, and Brian Opie and Colby Hagamoser to take on Max Macklin and Chris. Take care, Bill. It's always a cool thing when Bill Webb Hall says. Oh, and there's Jay Johnson, future NEBA Hall of Famer, NEBA president as well. Love in the building here at Cranston, BOWLERO Cranston. Come out tomorrow for the Better Bowling Concepts Open Singles presented by Ideal Bowling Concepts here at BOWLERO Cranston. We'd always like to thank our sponsors, Storm, Rotogrip, and 900 Global, Bruce Hall and Tech Vision live streaming, Tony and Sue Reynaud, Island Bowling Supplier, Leah Auto Group, who donates a car that is up for grabs in the Northeast Megabucks tournament. I believe it just passed their second annual event. Bullwinkle's Pro Shops and Rich Reynolds. East Coast sports investors, Jopo Grips. I guess you could say Jesse Gibson. Turbo Grips and Pinwheel US. Coming up, round of 4 action in just over 5 minutes. We will get you back in the action. Let the bowlers warm up. Get a feel for the lanes here in BOWLERO, CRANSTON.
Thank you guys for tuning in and watching this NEBA live stream, one of my favorite tournament organizations. If you're looking for some of the best bowling merchandise on the internet, check us out at thehousebowling.com. T-shirts, hats, polos, hoodies, and much, much more on our website. We can also get you equipped for your next tournament with all of the newest releases from all your favorite brands, as well as some huge deals in our closeout section. We've got a special deal for you guys out there using promo code NEBA at checkout for 15% off. That's N-E-B-A for 15% off merch only on thehousebowling.com.
At Storm, we're known for our innovations. Take a look. You'll probably spot a few of your all-time favorites. The ones you trusted. Ones that changed your game. Ones you won with. Each one a step forward. Each a reminder that progress never sleeps. And the best part? We're just getting started. Storm. Still the Bowlers Company.
We would like to recognize the additional sponsors who make these events possible. Tired of guessing how you're really performing on the lanes? Take control of your game with Tournament Sense, the ultimate companion for tournament bowlers. From tracking every frame to managing financials, it's time to stop playing and start dominating. Download Tournament Sense on the App Store or Google Play today. DJBT is a competitive tournament series built for youth bowlers, with adult participation on challenging sport patterns. A PBA junior affiliate and youth athletes can earn Junior Gold Qualifying spots. KR Strikeforce. For those who have a choice, go with the most trusted name in bowling. KR Strikeforce. Cambridge Credit Counseling is your destination for debt relief services. Visit cambridgecredit.org to learn how they can help you with credit card debt, student loan repayment options, and mortgage relief services. NEBA's longest-running sponsor, Buddy's Pro Shop, offers high-quality professional services at the best prices in the industry delivered to your front door. Visit buddysproshop.com today. Bloomfield Electric, providing service, design, and installation since 1926. Jeff Barden and his staff offer fantastic bowling facilities at Yankee Lanes Keene and Yankee Lanes Manchester. Visit them on Facebook, Twitter, and their tournament Facebook page. Northeastern Bowling Championships. Ace Mitchell Bowlers. Mart is the largest bowling distributor in the world. Dexter, the #1 bowling shoe in the world. Staying ahead with innovative technology is how we build shoes for every style of bowling. Follow on Facebook and Instagram at Dexter Bowling. Better Bowling Concepts, specializing in customer service and providing customers the best ball motion possible. East Coast Sports Investors, your leading source of sports information, many styles of bowling. Keep styling on them. Turbo Grips, driven to bowl. For more information on products and services, you can visit turbogrips.com or visit your local pro shop today. Taking bowling and business and marketing their products and services in a modern way, Major Bowling offers quality services and coaching regardless of skill level. Here to help you look great. while you enjoy the most participated sport in America. Discover unique bowling shirts and jerseys at IamBowling.com and use code NEBA for 25% off. Better feel, better control, better performance. Jopo grips are changing the game with their easy twist system and unmatched consistency. Make the change today and feel the difference immediately. Jopo grips, trust it, love it, and just twist it. Located inside Norwich Bowling and Entertainment Center, Ideal Bowling Concepts is your one-stop shop for all your bowling needs. Leah Cars, the brand of cars for the bowling community. Bullwinkle's Pro Shop, Attack the Rack. We would also like to thank Tony and Suzanne Renaud, Island Bowling Supply, The House Bowling, Tech Vision, Northeast Megabucks, Grog Monster Sports, and Pinwheel.us.
And welcome back to the 2026 Turbo Grips Over Under 50 Doubles, presented by Island Bowling Supply. Island Bowling Supply. Sean Buck joined here by Jesse Gibson. Jesse Gibson just falling short of making it to the round of 4 with your teammate John Waite. Went up against the powerhouse of Max Mack with just 4. I kind of called your match Buddy's Pro Shop match.
That's
Basically, yes. I don't know where John Waite gets his bowling balls drilled or where he goes through, but I figured 3 out of 4 people in that match were part of Buddy's Pro Shop. So to make it easier on myself and the people, I figured I'd just call you guys the Buddy's Pro Shop match.
Yeah, Chris pays me, so I felt the need to, throw him a bone and miss a couple shots and all that good stuff. So, but happy to have put the part we did in that match.
Yeah.
Especially with John, we had a great game for us today, so I was very happy to even make the finals. Make the finals.
Absolutely. Great dead lanes indeed. This pattern, I was talking about the pattern, it looks very simple on paper, but when you put out this pattern inside BOWLERO Cranston, it played tricky today. You had to get into a part of the lane where you were able to score and your misses were 9 and not 7. And that's where I bowled with Sean Richard this morning, but I thought a lot of people go to reactive really early out of the gate today. And I was able to stay in urethane for all 5 games, and it was very good. But I saw people go to reactive quite early, and I saw that their misses were 7. And that's what I saw. I saw that if you stayed in urethane for long enough and kind of just migrated right, building the shim left, I think you gave yourself quite a bit of miss room, and your misses were not, 7 split, 6 split, 8 split. Your misses were 4 pins, 10 pins, 9 pins, 7 pins, makeable spares.
Especially as we progress throughout the day. Right out of the gate, the backends are always a little touchy. So you see, especially even the urethane balls, which feel a little jumpy initially. But after we started getting a couple games into it, or even just a couple frames for that matter, all the pairs seem to tighten up. You see the guys with urethane jump back right. And I really felt that's where the guys with reactive started to see a lot of over-under. Because they get one just a little inside of where their target is and may never see it. They get one a little right to the point where it actually jumps and kind of back right. So very, very touchy pattern back and forth today. A lot of the competitors, for the most part, from what I've seen, if they weren't throwing urethane, successful ones were throwing low differential reactive balls, high towards Matt Rocket over here. He's throwing an Ion Pro Solid, so even an asymmetrical ball of the
Yeah, absolutely.
With the exception of actually Baker over here, he's throwing a Zero Mercy Solid. Something else that you would also see on shorter patterns, just really big balls kind of burn up and still be able to control the lane with the power shots.
Burn up and tumble and kind of just tip right over in the back. Me and Sean actually bowled with Chris and Jalen this morning, and absolutely mauled it.
Qualifying leaders.
Yes, number 1 seed, as you can see why they are the number 1 seed, as Jalen Scott Jones already off to a hot start there. I believe he's throwing a purple hammer. Big surprise there. So it will be Jalen Scott Jones, your number 1 qualifier, taking on Matt Brockett and Mark Bouchard, able to just get by their last match. 415 to 380. Matt Brockett, a clutch 210 split spare in the 8th frame. And an unfortunate miss by Brandon Whitney, missed a 2-8, kind of allowing Brockett and Bouchard to take that match. And it will be Max Macklin and Chris Forey dominating 228 average for 2 over John Waite and Jesse Gibson. They'll take on Brian Opie and Colby Hagamoser. Colby taking down his uncle and defending champion Randy Hagamoser, and Randy's teammate was Michael Reale. Real. It's not real. It's not real. I learned that the hard way. I think I butchered about 3 or 4 people's names, and I blamed the Connecticut accent.
At least it's only 3.
At least, yes. I'll take that.
It's like Tyler Antongi, or I cannot pronounce it.
It's pronounced Intononzai,
Intononzai.
but I say Ethan Conway, which is completely wrong.
Yes.
But it's ho hum. Chris Floyd throws a strike. It's good because I'm able to joke about Tyler, and every time I get a notification because we have a streak on Snap, it's Tyler Ethan Conway. But every time I see him, he's like, it's Intononzai. I'm like, I have no idea how that makes sense, but sure. So early on, Jalen Scott Jones and Christopher Baker double. Jalen looking to get 3 in a row.
That jumped so hard. And that was a real common theme. You see him get just far enough into that.
Exactly.
How responsive it was and how fast he stayed up.
Absolutely. That was kind of his miss all day. Really just when he missed a little bit left in the front, his ball just tried to pinch early. But again, his miss is 9.
Sure. I think ball speed helps that too. He allows him to stay on and really play his A game.
Yeah, absolutely. Rocket mixed up here on 60.
And Max over there leaving a 10 pin. I got to tell you, did not see much of that from either one of them in their prior matches. Also, very foul hitting the ball.
Oh my goodness.
Little wiggle there.
Yeah.
And that's once again when you see how you see that here, but most
the reactive
going to
ball
left to right. It's so easy to get in the middle of the lane and just kind of watch it.
Exactly, and I'd say that 2-8 is about a board right. If that ball's a board left, in my opinion, that's a 2-8-10. So again, it's the risk reward because if he gets that ball right, he's got the free hook.
Sure.
A little bit of miss left could be 2-8, 2-4-10, 2-8-10 territory. So down on our right side match, Max Macklin, Chris Forey, actually able to cover the 10 pin. So double spare there. And Opie and Hagamoser. Yes, I said that correctly. Hey now. They went 9 spare 9. Rocket spares to 2-8.
And guys, if you haven't already, feel free to like and share this stream. We want to get in front of as many possible, showcase some of the talent in the Northeast, because I feel like we have some of the strongest talent out there. Mainly because of organizations like AVA being able to put out tougher conditions, demanding more of our bowlers and getting more in return.
I felt like I was missing something. I say something, and that's what it was. Like, share the stream.
You have to.
You have to.
Or else how is everybody else going to watch? Ladies and gentlemen, if you are interested in getting yourself into an NEVA event, you can either join us tomorrow here at CRANSTON Singles. We have a 9 a.m. squad at 12:30. We're going to be bowling on 36-foot, a little flatter, a little more volume. Similar things. And if not, you can join us, I believe, July
11th and 12th.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. So we'll be able to take another rip. But we're going to be doing something better with Scout Hands, and they're going $6,000 into the prize fund.
$1,000.
That's incredible. These are always massive supporters of NEVA. They always shout out to Cal.
Absolutely.
Also want to shout out to for Island Bowling Squad, as well as Trevor Grips and the NEVA throwing in a little bit of money there.
They're crossing over, trip 6-pin. It looks like he's in a reactive ball. I remember watching qualifying. He did throw an effector, and then match 1, he was in an Equinox solid.
Interesting. So once again, one of those bigger bowling pieces, something to really come back on.
But it looks like, yes, Colby is in an effector. So maybe it's drilled a little weaker. Maybe a couple games on it. Oh, stiff 9-pin. That's just, with these two-handers, they have so much power.
Those two-handers.
But, when there's too much power, they leave those 9-pins.
Sometimes.
Rocket now to double.
Another one.
Same result. So you wonder if he made a move off the 2-8, or maybe he thought it was a bad shot, but
very easy to do.
Oh yeah.
But with what we've seen all day, the lane's getting tighter. Even if it's not your best shot, you know that your not best shots are now going to have potentially going to end up 2-10.
Exactly.
Almost happening.
Baker here to continue the string, gets the 10 to go late.
Keep in mind, these are 2-game.
Yes,
so
I learned that the hard way the first match. I'm like, and they're gone early. And then I realized It's 2-game matches. So I would say, in my opinion, if I'm down in match 1, I'm not shooting myself in the foot. I'm getting every pin I can. Because you see crazier things happen, especially in 2-game total pinfall matches.
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, we were actually down quite a bit.
Yes, that's
halfway
right.
through our match, we had three opens going in our first match, and then we ended up rallying back. We're down about 10 pins going into the second match, and then rallying back on the way to win. So definitely not regardless of, I say regardless of how bad you get beat, but if you're back 50 pins, it's hard.
Yeah.
Against a striking team, especially like the ones we beat. Definitely not possible.
Yeah, down 11 to Bill Webb and Tommy Cunlin able to take that game. Goodness. You see the helicopter pin? That's crazy. Take this moment to thank a couple more of our sponsors: Cambridge Credit Counseling, I Am Bowling, Bloomfield Electric, Ace Mitchell Bowling Supply, Major Bowling just had their most recent event in Brockton. Stephen Dale Jr. able to come away with the victory there. Brog Monster Sports, many styles of bowling, LaRue, Marlowe, and tournament sets. Yes, they do look new.
Same with Major.
Yes, and Major, I believe, has just really gotten heavily involved with the bowling community up in the Northeast area
Very much
as of the past year. Oh man!
Nasty break there from Mark Bouchard.
I was gonna say, I feel like it looks like Mark and Matt are playing the lanes relatively the same, but two different pieces of equipment. You have an Ion Pro Solid and a Phase 2.
Sure.
So pretty different pieces of equipment. However, you see Matt 2-8 and Mark, he was perfect up until that moment. Still, ball got to the pocket.
Sure.
So it's all about just tricking the ball to get to the pocket, but again, making sure that your ball carries and leaves makeable spares.
Same cover on that ball too. I am pro solid in the face. TX16.
This is why we have Jesse Gibson in the booth.
I don't know all the covers, but
excuse me. Going down to the right, Colby Hagelmoser and Brian Opie. So spare 4. Macklin and Forey double, 9 spare strike, 9 spare, 9 spare. So again, it was great to watch because Forey and Macklin, especially in your match, which was their first match, they just stayed clean.
Sure.
It was staying clean. That's kind of what I mentioned, during that match was people who are staying clean, and people who are moving on and making if they are in a deficit, only by a couple sticks.
Sure.
So Colby able to continue the string to 5 strikes. So taking control of that match.
Yeah, quite a comeback for them.
Yeah.
They put a 5-packer together to really take that lead. Pace now for 279. Corey is
Zaris Brockett makes the move off the 2-8 and it jumps 3-6-10. It's like Brockett is a little bit confused by that. The messenger goes in the 10 for Macklin.
open frame there.
Yeah.
Baker Jones can tighten that matchup just a little bit better. Definitely needed some help for the
Opie and Hagemoser have it going right now. Light mixers, pocket strikes, you name it.
On the other part about these 2-game matches, the fact that you're all staying on the same lane for the first game.
Yes.
Switch. And if you bowl in the center all day, it really just feels like any center we go to now. The left lanes and right lanes are always doing
lane to
a
lane.
bit different. Exactly.
Absolutely. Typically you say it's pair to pair. Here it definitely was lane to lane. So Macklin makes his spare, again, staying clean. However, Hagemoser and Opie are also staying clean with only one shot needed.
Great shot there from Jalen. I feel like it's hard for any pins to stand when Jalen puts the 1-2.
No, I mean,
I just don't understand how that's taken.
you're definitely right. 241 max for Scott Jones and Christopher Baker. Gets that check to go. So 224 max for Bouchard and Brockett. So roughly 20 pins right there. I believe it is a 20-pin match. Or not yet. If Brockett strikes here, it will be 20 pins. 20.
I mean, think about for 20.
Baker can go out. I don't know if you saw that, but Colby Hagemoser just tripped the 4-9.
Hey, that's big stuff, especially if you're pacing 279 against a team like Corey. You know you can't give them any pins.
100%. Ooh.
Oh, man. Right there.
Void's trouble there. Interesting how Now, Christopher Baker's a phenomenal bowler, but he's in the anchor spot, and Jalen Scott Jones is in the 9 hole.
Well, once again, when you flip, your position changes as well.
Oh, you have to change it. Okay, I wasn't sure.
I hope so.
You
That's
could
where we
pick
were going.
Yeah. Oh, so there's 6 from Forey. Opportunity to stay clean. It's going to be put up to a challenge right now. So the order does flip. That's interesting to know. So Jalen Scott Jones will be the anchor bowler for game 2. Figures out. He goes 2-8, 2-8, 3-6-10, dead flush. That is what former NEBA Player of the Years do. Oh no! He dumps it in the gutter.
That is a tough time for no break.
Back to back.
209. Effectively handing Mark Bouchard a chance to lead. Actually, a great example when it's going to be 50 strikes out. Strikes out.
First one gets the lead. 4E. It's 1. He looks confused.
They go out for 210 to a pace of 279 for being.
Hagem. So the number 1 seed in a bit of jeopardy here. Or no, I'm sorry, the 2 seed. Come on, Mark. Turn it up, and it goes high. So even with the miss spare by Christopher Baker, they will hang out to the lead going into game 2.
Super tough. Back rank that's 8 and 10.
Yeah. Was that 40 pins?
Still a lot of bowling left, though.
Lot of bowling
games.
left.
Ladies and gentlemen, like and share the stream. I got a feeling we're going to be getting some playback here to switch back to game 2.
Oof. That looked like it might have been a ball change for Max. It looked like a bit of a cleaner surface. I could be wrong.
Oh, another thing to note: our players that are competing right now,
Vincent
are
Hall?
going to end up getting into the
Yes.
Memorial Series. So we have elimination rounds coming up. We have one more qualifier round tomorrow. And then we have a few spots that'll be divvied up by points, the points list. And then, we'll start the eliminator rounds. I don't 100% remember. I believe that it starts out at Callahan.
Oh, Callahan's. Oh,
I
wow.
believe so.
So that is most definitely an important event to go to. First round of Vincent Hall and $6,000 added.
Please, 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 if you're a bowler and you live in the New England area, you need to come out and support events like that. These guys are willing to dump $6,000 into the prize fund and host you at the center. They always do a great job. We got to go out and support them.
We are letting you know a month in advance. So clear the schedule, clear the calendar.
And it's after
Be at Callahan's.
4th of July. So
Exactly. It's a week after. Exactly. Bouchard finishes with 202, so it'd be a 7-pin advantage for the number 1 seeds. 209, 202.
Much tighter than what I thought it was going to be there.
Yeah, for sure. So Forey and Macklin get a little bit of help with Opie sparing the first shot. 250 something.
Before he goes out for 2-0 on the nose. He needs to get him.
That's one.
Light mixer needed that one out.
That is the line that Forey's been playing all day, because he was telling me that in between after the 9 a.m. squad, he was confused how more people weren't playing the that he felt like he was the only one playing the dead gutter with the less flaring reactive balls. Because I don't think
And he was saying pretty firm.
Yes, he was saying firm as well. Yes.
Really, because there's so much defined friction there on like that 1-2 board there. You do land pretty much weight in it. It can end up. And then you want to be able to take advantage of that hold.
Exactly.
If you're firm.
100%. So Opie Admirals will finish at 257. I believe, right? Yeah. Sure.
Did you get 9 there?
He did get it.
So it'd be 257.
Thank goodness my brain still works. Oh,
Shot that is such a tough break. That's one of my least. It's like wrapping a 2 around the 210.
oh my goodness.
Oh, it's a
it's
heartbreaker.
infuriating. So open.
They make it down. Keeps it all even, at very least for the game.
Yeah. 40. Light 210.
Speaking of 210s.
Speaking of 210.
So quite the deficit that they're going to have to climb back from.
Will be-
With those two guys, they can definitely put together the break. So
Looks like it'll be 60 pins. Oh,
Or you put it in the gutter because not worried about count.
that kind of shocks me because I would say get every pin possible.
Yeah, especially if you like what my fault was there. Maybe he's trying to time, but you're switching lanes.
That's true.
I feel like there was some lane to lane. I always good spider one with the friction was just a little bouncier.
Yeah.
Pretty much all day. Very.
So 188.
69 pins. 69 pins.
69, yeah.
That is quite the line.
That is quite a few sticks.
They filled every frame that they could there. Maybe.
Yeah. That one way up in the gutter. Turns it up. That one. I'd say it feels a bit more comfortable there. So, Jalen Scott Jones was spared.
3-6 or 2-7. At least for the 3-6-10 on my part.
Yeah.
Not my favorite.
No gimme at all. No gimme at all.
There's some days I'd rather shoot a 3-6-9 today. I just get to throw it.
Really?
3-10.
Oh.
I just throw it at 3, but I'm like, it might go. 3-6-10. I missed a couple to start today. Reaffirmed that it's not my favorite. The other one super bounce up.
So it looks like with the reactive balls, it wasn't necessarily play left to right, but it was stay on the gutter and use them. Whereas with the reactive or with the urethane balls, you could kind of you could parallel maybe 2, 3, 4 left and kind of play that angle, kind of swing it out to 2, 3 and get it to bounce. And the big core, big surface balls. And kind of just tumble over and just really store that energy.
If I didn't have a reasonable look here, thing today, it was going to be my next move, jumping in something like that.
Oh. Max gets 5. So with Macklin and Forey needing every pin they can get, that is not going to help. But missed split there early by Opie will help.
Needs to build.
Needs to build.
As far as I'm concerned, he needs them all. I don't care if it's 7 pins, you got to get it.
Yeah. Rocket and Bouchard looking like they have figured out the left lane. 3-bagger.
Both of those look real comfortable.
Absolutely. Looks like it's too much of the 3-pin, yep. So it'll be at max 266.
Part of me feels like in my head it's go shoot or die.
Oh, I mean, in reality, 100% that is the case.
Yeah.
In your head, you just can't. Personally, I don't think you. Exactly. Don't think you can have that in your mind in this type of scenario.
Unrelated to Neva, but still related to ball. EVA action. EJ's
That's right, yeah.
Winning the World Championship, going 4 in a row, winning his 4th Player of the Year in a row, 5th overall. That man is unstoppable in an era of two-handed bowling, still making him look way too easy.
It's insane how good he's been.
Yes.
You know, it's just been no one better in the world.
Incredible. And I got to tell you, I think we had talked about it a couple of times amongst ourselves that if Jason Alonso hadn't been around, the eBay tactic still would have been. He was right there in the points most of the time during Jason's player.
I would say starting 2016 when he won his first world championship. Right there is 17, 18, 19. Tackett was right there. And
does not get the 10 to go, and boy, do you need it. But
yeah, only
let's go
7
build some
pins.
frames here,
Yeah.
see what happens.
Biggest thing, Phil frames, and
Phil.
the match is still really close. Every pin counts. Opie plaque 10. Forey was able to strike, so in our very honest and humble opinion, I would say it's cheat or go home.
Absolutely. So, and if anybody was really good at how I trying to get people adjusted and set up for you, so talking with Max there, Max is phenomenal. So he'll be able to make this stuff.
Needs it. And for Hooks gets the 2 out.
That's the danger. I'm sure it was almost like a parallel in, and that's the danger of it too.
Yeah.
Especially because Max is pretty ball speed.
Very.
But there's even as firm as he is, it's almost possible to see his purple hammer not slow down.
Oh, he dumps it.
Open.
So that helps Macklin and Forey as this 10 pin is now not as costly. But if Macklin had struck there, it would have definitely put more pressure on Hagamiller and Opie. Feeling it. It goes light. It looks like it wiggled a little bit. Tried making the turn and just scooted a bit too much.
Really, that even though you're left lane, low cornering balls can still track oil them, not necessarily as much. So there's a chance we are still seeing transition, especially on the push to the
Yeah, this is the fourth match. Yeah, fourth match on this pair. And it will be fresh oil for the finals.
right in front of us, 7 and 8.
Right in front of us, we get a front row seat. Most likely we won't be able to see much of it because we'll have the players in front of us, but you never know. Mo's able to strike there, trying to pick his teammate up.
Really, I think if he stays locked in, I feel like that's going to be their
Oh no!
That is a costly.
I was about to say costly. Is it because my last name is Buck?
It could be.
Could be. And your shirt's green.
Let's talk about your costed books.
Oh, wow. Wow. Thanks for reminding me.
Not a problem. Shot your
Oh my goodness. I thought that was in the gutter. I thought it was in the gutter and then it peeled and he peeled the 4-9 or the 7-9.
Oh my. Our never
Yeah.
It's really hard after a couple of off.
What's left? Oh my goodness.
And I'll be 100% not having a good one. Having to shoot from 1, 3, 6.
Yeah.
That's a great solar. That is super tough. It's like when all my back shooting is straight.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. Great shot there by Mark. Leaves a 7-pin. So now 235 max for Mark and Matt. Trailing 7 pins. Matt still cannot figure it out.
That's the first time I've seen him.
Yeah. First time I've seen him lost in
Yeah,
forever.
That's true too.
Oh boy! Oh no! Oh my gosh! I thought it was in the gutter again in the 7-10. Opie needs the spare. Big spare. Wow. Huge spare right there.
Wow. What
Big spare there by Mark to keep him in the match. So now that puts him at 220 max now. Or I'm sorry, 230. 230, but they have count in their favor after this. So the 7 pins will go down to either 3 or 4 pins. So Brockton and Bouchard still trailing overall.
he makes it. Hit one to get two.
That's actually costly. That's costly because now you lose count too. 22-9, so trailing by 4. I'm Matt Brockett. I'm telling myself this is the biggest shot. It's Colby 4 pins. So
Yeah, still not too concerned with what's going on over there. If anything, I think if Colby just keeps doing what he's doing, regardless of what happens, I think he's still in.
there's a 69 is
140 and 140 don't have that.
no. Oh, Max miss.
Yeah.
2-7. Huge shot for Brockett here. Getting it on the board, turn it up. Gets it to go. Light tickler.
Getting up the hill just enough. And that still has been pacing out at 235.
235.
The Jones can strike. Rocket only 221. It's hard to play with.
Yeah. 213. Yeah, absolutely. What a shot. And he's in the anchor spot now. Just what they wanted it to happen. Make it come down to the wire and have JSJ in that 10. Yeah. Do you move or do you? I don't know if I move right there because of how touchy they are. I say it's a bad rack and hope that one falls next time.
Sure.
Back to back. Honestly, if it happens, what a story to tell. If it doesn't, you spare it up and you move on. Mark needs it. Yeah, what a great shot by Mark. He's hyped up.
Both those guys actually get pretty hyped up when they start going too.
Both are very emotional players. And you can just about pencil Colby and Opie in. So Randy and Michael were defending champs. So could the title stay in the Haga-Moser name?
Oh, wow.
Could it just pass down a couple of years?
That's so unique. I feel like many
No.
relatives that are consistently bowling Nipa with each other, especially at this high of a level. So to be able to find a way to go from one Haga-Moser to another.
Baker needs it. Oh my gosh, again! Are you kidding
I
me?
don't understand.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
That seals it,
Oh
too.
my god, that's it? Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
No
What a
way.
I think if you put it there again, there's no chance.
There's no chance. Oh
But just
my
to go back
god.
to just talk about the bar action, those big
Yeah.
something like that, they come off the back part of the map and they're already really forward. So as they're coming in a little bit late, even though they're forward, they're still kind of just like swing in. And a four
Rocket
pinfall
gets
forward.
it. So
Rocket is going to be going for a title
not bowled for a while due to injury. So there's actually a good history. Take it. Got the rattle pig gutter. Good history going to this title match. We have the possibility that the over under 50 champion stays in the Haga-Moser camp, or Mark Bouchard gets redemption. Mark and Matt get redemption. 2 years ago, they lost to Puzo and Pascal
sure.
in this building. I think it was on the lower end, however. Okay, don't quote me on. I wasn't bowling. Wasn't bowling over under that day. So this makes for great live stream television, if you want to call it. Both teams wanting this title, what they think is more than the other, but it's hard to say.
Yeah.
Both want it so much.
Especially when you get this far in play, it makes it like somehow because you're just like so close to getting that title.
Oh my
It's so
goodness.
hard to win these things.
Oh my
Singles
goodness.
or doubles.
There it is, the most 10.
What is going on?
Oh my god.
But I feel like even doubles titles are significantly harder to an extent, just because you both have to be kind of matched up on the day, and, throwing frank things like that, and to find a way to win fans. Like it can't just be a one person thing to get it done.
Yeah.
It's super hard to make that happen. Shout out to all these teams making it through to the final.
Yeah.
Bouchard Rocket versus Opie Haga-Moser finals match. Like and share, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen. You got any animals in there that found a way on Facebook?
Let's see. Any animals? I was talking to someone about, this guy at my work. He has 2 cats. Guess what their names are? Okay, I'm sorry. You won't guess.
I won't.
Mario and Luigi.
Oh, naturally. Sure.
Little kitties. And he was showing me them yesterday. I was like, that's a great idea for 2 cats or kitties. Max never found it.
Yeah. That plane was super tough.
Super tough.
Felt like the further he got him up the lane, the more it did. So,
It's funny too because you look at the game before, Brockett and Colby, or Opie and Colby shot 250 on them.
yeah, absolutely.
So clearly they had something, a read on the lane that Jorge Macklin just didn't have. Another wrap washout.
Still a solid day from all of them. Max in general actually had a lot of solid finishes because he doesn't really get the ball Nipa very often.
Yeah, in Georgia.
So anytime he comes back, I think this might be his second top 4 appearance in this season so far.
It's a third because I know this one, Brockton, and then I think
was he a number?
I don't think but it was wasn't it the doubles up in Keene? He bowled with Chris.
That would have been
last season. Okay.
At the very least, he's only made a couple appearances in Nipa in the format. Sorry, in this season.
I'm gonna look up what are his current. Excuse me. Excuse me. Wow. Talking is hard, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
I want to look up Max's stats and points for this season, if I can.
Yeah, if anything ever loads.
Most likely not. We're gonna keep it on the live stream. That way.
Yeah, apparently we're taking all the
Right now, we are on a really good hot streak right now. This is the smoothest it's run all evening, and it's just in time for the 2026 NEBA over under Turbo Grips doubles in BOWLERO CRANSTON coming up next. Don't go anywhere.
Thank you guys for tuning in and watching this NEBA live stream, one of my favorite tournament organizations. If you're looking for some of the best bowling merchandise on the internet, check us out at thehousebowling.com. T-shirts, hats, polos, hoodies, and much, much more on our website. We can also get you equipped for your next tournament with all of the newest releases from all your favorite brands, as well as some huge deals in our closeout section. We've got a special deal for you guys out there using promo code NEBA at checkout for 15% off. That's N-E-B-A for 15% off merch only on thehousebowling.com.
At Storm, we're known for our innovations. Take a look. You'll probably spot a few of your all-time favorites. The ones you trusted. Ones that changed your game. Ones you won with. Each one a step forward. Each a reminder that progress never sleeps. And the best part? We're just getting started. Storm. Still the Bowlers Company.
We would like to recognize the additional sponsors who make these events possible. Tired of guessing how you're really performing on the lanes? Take control of your game with Tournament Sense, the ultimate companion for tournament bowlers. From tracking every frame to managing financials, it's time to stop playing and start dominating. Download Tournament Sense on the App Store or Google Play today. DJBT is a competitive tournament series built for youth bowlers with adult participation on challenging sport patterns. A PBA junior affiliate and youth athletes can earn Junior Gold Qualifying spots. KR Strike Force. For those who have a choice, go with the most trusted name in bowling. KR Strike Force. Cambridge Credit Counseling is your destination for debt relief services. Visit cambridgecredit.org to learn how they can help you with credit card debt, student loan repayment options, and mortgage relief services. NEBA's longest running sponsor, Buddy's Pro Shop, offers high-quality professional services at the best prices in the industry delivered to your front door. Visit buddysproshop.com today. Bloomfield Electric, providing service, design, and installation since 1926. Jeff Barden and his staff offer fantastic bowling facilities at Yankee Lanes Keene and Yankee Lanes Manchester. Visit them on Facebook, Twitter, and their tournament Facebook page. Northeastern Bowling Championships. Ace Mitchell Bowlers. Mart is the largest bowling distributor in the world. Dexter, the #1 bowling shoe in the world. Staying ahead with innovative technology is how we build shoes for every style of bowling. Follow on Facebook and Instagram at Dexter Bowling. Better Bowling Concepts, specializing in customer service and providing customers the best ball motion possible. East Coast Sports Investors, your leading source of sports information, many styles of bowling. Keep styling on them. Turbo Grips, driven to bowl. For more information on products and services, you can visit turbogrips.com or visit your local pro shop today. Taking bowling and business and marketing their products and services in a modern way, Major Bowling offers quality services and coaching regardless of skill level. Here to help you look great while you enjoy the most participated sport in America. Discover unique bowling shirts and jerseys at iambowling.com and use code NEBA for 25% off. Better feel, better control, better performance. Jopo grips are changing the game with their easy twist system and unmatched consistency. Make the change today and feel the difference immediately. Jopo grips, trust it, love it, and just twist it. Located inside Norwich Bowling and Entertainment Center, Ideal Bowling Concepts is your one-stop shop for all your bowling needs. Leah Cars, the brand of cars for the bowling community. Bullwinkle's Pro Shop, Attack the Rack. We would also like to thank Tony and Suzanne Renaud, Island Bowling Supply, The House Bowling, Tech Vision, Northeast Megabucks, Grog Monster Sports, and Pinwheel.us.
Talking a million people will probably do it for a month. So 200 million.
Yeah, but I think Zuckerberg could.
Got money. And they're collecting data on us anyway.
Yeah.
Anywho, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. You're taking a look at our bowlers, our finalists right now. Matt Rocket, Mark Shard versus Brian Obi. They're getting warmed up. We're going to adjust this camera just a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. Jesse's going to do his thing as leading technical manager. I think is a proper position name for him.
That should take care of it. Let's center it up just a little bit more. And just to run it back, I like to tell people go phase 2 of that. Making great equipment and players.
Jesse is so good at what he does. I love how he just gets up in there. Wow.
Zen Gold label and something's going to 78 with straight cutters.
Zen Gold label is the ball I used at Callahan's BOWLERO for an entire season. I think I averaged around 230. That ball was good on the house shot.
Oh, really?
On the house shot, money. Never really made the tournament bag, though.
You know, the gold label was actually one of the first reactive balls, I think, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Just after the 4K fast stuff.
Yes.
I'm so happy we don't 4K fast any balls anymore.
If you don't mind, I'm going to finish up with our sponsors.
Please do.
Buddy's Pro Shop at Chris Ford. We just saw him and Max Macklin and Jesse Gibson down in the booth.
Hey, now.
Buddy's Pro Shop doing great things. Nutmeg Bowl, Callahan's BOWLERO. Next event, July 11th and 12th, RIP Callahan's Memorial, $6,000 added. That event.
Callahan.
Rip Callahan.
Yeah,
Oh, that's right.
Same thing.
Right. Yes, that's because that was like his nickname.
Yeah.
Rip. Yeah. So Rip Callahan's, but also rest in peace.
Yeah, full meaning for sure.
Yes, and so their event next month, just under a month away. Clear your calendars, clear your schedule, letting you know a month in advance. Be there. Great event, great family. Callahan's, love people, so supportive of Diva. Be there. Yankee Lane's Key in Manchester golf coming up in a couple months, I believe. That's the August, July 31st, or I'm sorry.
Through the 2nd. 31st
Yes.
through the 2nd, I believe the golf outing is on either the 31st or the 30th. All of the details are actually available on our Facebook. You guys can find the post, but we will be sharing it again, so feel free to take a look at that. Get yourself, I believe it's teams of 4.
4, yeah.
So, yeah,
I'm mad because it's the same weekend as the Storm Youth Team Challenge down in Delaware, and I reached out to Chris Viali. I was like, hey, you know, I'm available, and I really want to golf because I picked up golf last summer, and I've gotten fairly decent at it. But then I realized it's the same weekend, so unfortunately, can't golf. Okay, Strike Force, Better Bowling Concepts, John Kirker Sr., Jeff Purchase in the DJBT, Ideal Bowling Concepts, Northeast Megabucks, Chris and Amy Viali, and The House Bowling. New sponsor.
Yeah, back
New
in.
sponsor, yeah.
We'll go down the bottom.
And
Catch Matt Rocket.
it got so quiet in here. Oh my goodness. I feel like I have to. We're hunting rabbits. Gets it out to about 2-3.
Quality shot there. Matt.
Slaps the 10. You know, I love sitting, but right now I cannot see the ball go down the lane. So I'm going to get out of the chair and get a bit of a side angle here. Maybe I'll just come right over your shoulder. You can see what's going on. As long as you don't mind. Not at all. It was Colby throwing a black hammer, it looks like. Leaves the 4-9. Well, I'm going to sit down because I feel like I can't hear you. And I just want to be with you, you know? But it's interesting. I think Colby has thrown a different ball in every single match. Now he threw the Equinox Solid, threw the Effector, and now it's a black hammer. This is fresh. Reminder, this is fresh, so it makes sense.
It seems like you heard what the players are doing.
Yeah.
Fine.
Oh!
And with the fact that it's fresh, you're seeing how sharp those back ends are and how strong. But even the airplane balls are still reading that pretty strong.
Yeah.
It will tighten up, I guarantee you, by the second hit. Or rocket sharp hit because they're throwing reactive. He's the only one very close.
Yeah. We're doing one goal label thing. Yeah, pretty opening shots. Love to see it. Number 2, like and share live stream. Tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your guardians, tell your grandpa, grandma, aunt, uncle, dog. Get your dog in it. Have your good boy sit down and watch some competitive bowling here. Because this is the 2026 Turbo Grips Over Under 50 doubles presented by Ideal Bowling Concepts. Sean Buck, Jesse Gibson giving you the live action. Matt Brockett gets it out. Back. Looked maybe a little firm off his hand, but he's able to get a bit more forward with it. Able to turn it up nicely. Jesse, give me the rundown of how many, championships and titles are in this current match and who's going for what.
Well, currently, right now, it's probably looking to make it 4. Will be 2-timer, looking to make 3.
Nice. And both other ones are non-finalists.
No, if not, they have a 1 in 5. That's great. The market, see if we can capitalize on it.
I think Mark's shot was a little in. I don't think he liked it off his hand. I think he might take it a bit further right, so we'll see if he makes the better quality shot.
You can get away with that on that.
Oh, it's better. It was high. You can see that back end is flying. Matt and Brian are both in kind of those weaker, less flaring reactive ball. However, Mark's in a phase too. Sure. That ball's going to flare a bit more, and with how heavy Mark's ball roll is.
And he really likes to rotate.
Oh, yeah. See that ball kind of rev up and just kind of sit there along with Matt's kind of revs up and just sits there. Mark's revs up and goes.
These aren't 2 game total matches, so really we're just looking at one thing and build some frames on really much. Good quality shots.
Again, stay clean. Both teams have done a fairly decent job at staying clean. I think that is a big factor in why they have got here. Again, I think you just have to point out the clutch 210 spare made by Matt Brockett in the round of 8 to get him into the round of 4 and eventually to the title match. Colby, the lone urethane user, and it is white. It's a bit of an off hit, but he got one to go. Kind of a light splasher, half pocket, something like that.
Going that black hammer 78, and I feel like that ball is so hard to get that thing to get up the hill the right way. It's not quite what a purple hammer is.
No.
I feel like purple hammers are still going to hurt, especially against the direction.
Absolutely.
So to get that thing to work, I mean, that's what you do through
Yeah,
so.
Absolutely. Comment more after the shot from Matt. Little left in the fronts. Pick gets to go. So, I over the past couple years, I got really good at throwing the urethane balls. And I really developed this kind of system where I really understood what my black hammer did. And when it started not doing what it did, I understood what my purple did to benefit that. So I got this really good system of getting familiar. Almost did.
70 standing there for 8 seconds.
Just a pinch. We've seen it before.
We've seen a few of those. Shot.
Yeah. I would make maybe a 1-0, 2-1, just open the angle up a little bit, because you can't make a parallel because how short the pattern is, how much that ball's going to fly. So a bit more angle, I think, is needed. Let's defer to the gutter.
That's the dangers of opening it up and getting in there, because it's so defined that it's going to jump even early.
So I think he went back right. I think he just maybe a 1-2 right, get closer to the gutter, because you saw he was around second arrow crossing out to around 5, 3, 4, 5. That one got out to 2.
Yeah.
1-2.
It's so defined there early.
But early, that might be trouble. It gets 4.
Sticking out there. General, obviously, but even with 369 when the lanes started tightening up, if you let the 3, 6, 9, 10 you're hooking at it, it's like you didn't really have an idea what it's going to do. Sometimes it's going to get that straight time it's going to actually see it do right.
Yeah. But a small crowd that stuck with us. Some family, friends, not. I will say, in Brockton, we had a more of a crowd. So maybe a little less pressure on the competitors. Not as many fans going to get into it, but always do appreciate people sticking around, watching.
Pretty good shot there.
Oof.
Those messengers didn't shoot at. Luckily,
It is unmakeable for sure, and that's kind of the key, is just staying clean. But
what is Rocky keep his run? He's 3-3. Solid.
I'll give him the over. I'll give him the over.
Yeah.
At least with Colby, it looks like that ball just got up the hill, just a pinch lead, and that's why I came out behind the head pin. So maybe a half-board move right.
Oh.
Shot looked left of left off his hand. Just didn't get out of it cleanly.
Just like 3-6-10 though. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be back here again tomorrow. Better bowling concepts. Singles presented by Video Bowling Concepts. A lot of bowling concepts in this event.
And I think a lot of concepts will be thrown.
Concepts will be thrown, absolutely. Ask even President Jay Johnson, big fan of that one. You guys haven't tried the storm concept yet. By all means, it's one of the most unique shapes in general. I feel like there's not much out there. You could say the NUs do, and I disagree.
Yeah, I would have to disagree with that one as well. I have my NU and just doesn't do exactly what I would like it to do. Maybe I have the surface on it wrong. Maybe I drilled it wrong, but I from what I've seen, the concept definitely has been it.
Yeah, it's a home run. We're doing the folks at Storm. I feel like they've been for so long we were used to them putting out hits. Between that and Bionic, I feel like they both came out at the same exact time, and both were balls with match hits. So if you haven't tried out either one yet, feel free to check those out. First shot that I can mention, but I'm not going to. You know where I'm going.
We'll just remind you of the Buddies Pro Shot match from round of 8. So mark a ball change here.
Great shot.
So definitely a better shot, better reaction. Got down the lane, wasn't so early. But just an unlucky hit there from Mark.
Also in the solid.
Yeah.
A little less differential overall. Definitely in the shape overall, despite being asymmetric. Typically those are sharper, but smoother cover on them.
Covers his time. So again, stay clean. Match score for Mark and Matt, 224, excuse me. Score for Colby and Ryan, 257. So about a 30-pin advantage if both teams cheat.
Which we are in the 9th currently, so we're going to go 9th and 10th for both of them.
Yes. Colby's last 2 shots have not exactly gone up the hill, right? Because 10-pin is, I'm sorry, his last shot did not get up the hill. But Brian's also didn't get up the hill.
You've seen out of your thing, it starts just limited number of shots affecting the lane.
Looks a little left in the front. Like takes a little to go. You saw that ball just labor. He missed a little left, but got the nice touch. Pet the kitty. I got you. Pet the kitty. Let's see what Matt can do here. So looks like Brian fair here in 230. Rocket, I would say, needs this one to stay close. I don't think 2-2 is going to be relatively close. It's the high flush hit, so it looks like he may have made that 2-1. Gotten the ball a little bit further left, but able to get it out to the right and just have it lay off just enough, get down the lane just enough, and then make that turn. Where it's not going to be that balance turn we saw in phase 2, but just that little tip over with these Ion Pro solids. Almost went in the gutter. Like I'm watching AJ Johnson on Cheetah.
Well, let's not let him go another shot. So
No.
Didn't come back.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, for sure he's going to take that one and run with it. Come back with a ball shot.
Almost identical as Matt. That shot was sexy.
I've seen that ball go down a lot. I haven't drilled one yet, and I've definitely considered
Interesting.
it multiple times.
Interesting.
Yeah. The tour guys actually a big fans of that iron
Yeah.
ball too, especially with a little bit of surface on it.
Yeah.
Big fan.
What's in the gutter again? AJ Johnson. Pin. So it'll be 246 with a spare. Mark needs this one again to do 20s. So Mark here to make it a 20-pin match. As in Mark strikes.
Yeah. But
Looks
it's Mark
like-
marks.
If Mark marks, they'll be down a mark. Almost playing on top of Brock. It looks relatively good. My goodness, what is that?
Pocket 6.
Oh
One hit.
my goodness.
But once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is 2-game total wood matches, so really every single pin counts. Quicker here, it's Bouchard, or the Bouchard bracket. It's 213.
An unlucky break. And he loses count too.
Yeah. 13 for Brock and Bars. Looks like Brian's going to make a player try the ball. They're in the 240s. Make this 246, otherwise it's that'll cover it.
So, well, that was the ball he threw in the round of 4 in the last match.
Dynasty, like Dynasty.
Is it? I'm not sure. I will go get a
Got a lot
closer
of weight.
look. It does. Maybe it's the grips.
Brian, is that a Black Widow? That's Dynasty.
Good guess.
Yeah, you're good to go.
Listen, they're asking if we're ready. Please don't mind us.
Yeah, we're just here.
We are just-
Ladies and gentlemen, like and share as we're heading into the last game of this 2-game total wood match.
That was 246. Yes.
246, 213. It is a 3 hits favorite. Okay. But I got a feeling.
Yeah. Mark and Matt are very passionate, competitive bowlers. And they all go. Listen, here is they get light mixture to go. And
And that was quite a bit up the lane.
Yeah.
We could see on the price.
we also,
Interesting. Because once again, these are fresh. That tells me how much affected that particular.
I was just about to say that. Absolutely.
Being up the lane on something that's fresh, you're
Just like that shot jumped through the face.
Interesting. And keeping in mind that we reacted if it's thrown on it.
Yes.
So see how sharp
This is just another prime example of how scientific and mathematic. Two big words right
that's
there.
a lot.
From a communications major. Wow. How scientific and mathematic bowling can get.
Chess.
Yeah.
Certainly, you have to be
Oh my goodness.
cognizant of what your moves are. It's very mental game, especially when you're going type action competitors. You know what they're going to be doing. Some people like to have little games and shit. Get the other person's head.
Oh my goodness.
All part.
At this point in match play, it really just comes down to mind games and playing mental games, being mentally tough. Because at this point, all these players have a physical ability.
For sure.
It comes down to who has more experience, who's better on the block. And I guess Brian's better around the block because he makes that the hard way.
Yeah. That's the only way I know how to make it is by hitting 3 pin first and see what happens. Sit there. I also got a little one down in the back, cheering him on.
Yeah.
You didn't know, maybe he's a couple months old.
I believe it's number 3 in the bracket. A shim. Does on the European lane.
Another shot that we've seen in comparison to the right lane. They're a full swing.
Yes.
It works. So, shots makes me wonder how much they pay attention to that. Because obviously, they get practice on that, but there wasn't that much different practice.
Yeah.
It's going to move something.
So
It
that,
makes sense because you're seeing his ball actually
Exactly.
start to face something. It's the right way.
just like how he started the game on 57, then he saw his ball kind of come up behind the head pin. Now it's going to be able to drive much more on 58. I was saying how Bill Webb said goodbye to me, Jay Johnson said goodbye to me now. Of course, saying goodbye to me. It's like, this is very nice to hear, Hard.
Right?
It's the light tick throw to go, and he loves it.
see that one got just a little further right, still got a little lazy. That's when he starts to get that wheel done rather than be able to try to use it as initiative.
Yeah. So that's back to light mixing shots for Mark. Think he makes a move?
How much pressure the back ends are and the fine pressure.
You also have to think that Brian's been bowling with Colby all day. And I want to say Colby used I think he only bowled on the 1230, but Brian's only been bowling on the carry down.
Sure.
And all throughout match play, Colby's maybe thrown that urethane and created that carry down for him, or people Brian has bowled against have thrown urethane to create that carry down. So he's now seeing no carry down. So his ball's going to see it so much earlier. It's going to be a really quick change on the fly. They make it 4. Turn it up. Ooh. So at what point do you go half a board back right?
You almost have. I feel like on this pattern, Chase is almost just one further right again. Everything fine. Reactive, not reactive. Everything always tightening up.
Ooh.
Time for an open. It's 8 spare. Right. 36 spare here for Rockets and Hastings. 9.
Well, it's Brian coming back to Colby asking, what do I do, man? Because guarantee those 2 shots, there was a move involved there.
Sure.
I kept looking to stay clean again. Been saying it all match play, just stay clean. Little left. But what do I know?
You here early on when before the lane was super tight, you got it left with that hang.
Yeah.
35 feet. So
exactly. That's why I'm thinking. I see people missing love with the reactive balls and it taking off. But when I threw my spare ball, I was expecting 35 feet. The spare ball's going to hook a little bit. My spare ball didn't. It hooked and went right today. So that was interesting, I thought. That's right early. Shim, nice. That was something that I saw. I was throwing urethane, and if I got it right early, hit the gutter early, just jump. But that one is able to lay off just a little bit.
It's at 78 too. I feel like it's so much smoother. It doesn't quite respond.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Big shot here for Mark.
You make the right move. He does. Yes, he does. No doubter.
Now, this is the big help. I think this is really good to find a shot. Obviously,
you got to think that 30-pin deficit has almost been made up already.
It makes the move.
It goes down. Great shot by Brian. This is you can tell people are locked in, making moves. This is great to watch.
It's like that. Wow, 79. Make
So with 33 bonus pins, that would be 89. So Brian and Mark still trailing overall.
It's like somewhat good. They stay locked in.
It's got to go. The best shot there by Matt. Just a little left.
You can do all points.
Just a little bit, but again, with the urethane carried out, you think you have a little bit more than you do, but again, 35 feet. So we'll see what Colby can do here. Brian was able to strike in the 5th, so a turkey could be incoming. That's left. It took off.
Fortunately.
You just talked about the 78D not taking off, and that one, man, that thing took off. I think Colby probably has so much hand the ball and a good amount of revs.
And he's probably not to the point where he's able, because that one was obviously
yes.
Go back. So pretty fresh in comparison. Definitely.
It's like the chair or baby or open bowlers got Matt. It looks like the baby.
Sorry, I heard my son on the background there.
It was one of
He's
three.
Just cheering you on.
Yeah.
The baby, open bowlers, or the chair. No problem there. Oh my. Hooked. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
Funny, I watched Jay Johnson shoot a 9-pin today.
It didn't hook.
And it didn't hook. And that was early on.
Yes.
So it tightened up and it just went dead straight.
Dead
And
straight.
you hit a little wall too.
Yeah.
Through the strap.
It was, I mean, it was funny to watch because it's like, you know, Jay doesn't do that.
He said it was like the first 9-pin.
Big spare there.
Needed, absolutely. Once again, they're right there and they know where they're going.
Yep.
Lots of people that make the job now. Right? The exception.
Let's see if Brian can repeat his lap. Definitely a bit right. Oh!
Almost A10, almost strike, almost a lot of things there. We'll play it almost for free.
Strike here by Mark. So we have Team B. We have Bouchard, Crockett, Balk. But I can't talk because I balk every tournament. I oh my goodness, there was a point where I balked maybe 5 times every tournament.
You gotta be careful because it never gets starts getting out of control.
Gets out of control, then it could get expensive.
Yeah, that's true.
Mark. Oh!
Missile does not. Actually, I'm a little surprised that is in fact the top rank still is able to recover. Just by that's no brain.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Trust in the goal, babe.
Holy currently can go out for 220.
Yes.
Shard and Rocket. Spare here. God willing.
Yep.
248. 248. What was our
33. So let's see. 33. Right now it's 24. So 9. 9-pin lead for Hagenmoser and Opie. Not Opie. Opie. Opie.
That's
Looks
a great
better.
Shot.
9-pin. Oh no. She didn't like. I thought it looked pretty good to me.
That's why we're sitting.
That's what, exactly, yes. Well, that's why I've been sitting all day. So Brockett and Bouchard. Strikeout. Big shot here from them. At least this one. Looks better. Oh no! Oh no!
As long as everybody goes cranks.
However,
He's making it.
round of 8 made the 210 in the 8th frame. Big spare here by Cole. And he
Easy peasy.
covered it. This is a must spare. For the count. Said he doesn't get count. He gets 1. 223. They need 180. 191. Brian's last shot,
They're
almost
facing that.
810. Spare gets it's left. 10.
Or it's making the spare.
So Mark must strike. And Brian spared this. Colby needs 9 spare strike to show. So it's going to come down to mind games. Who goes first? Who re-racks?
Who filled cranks?
Who's that's it.
That's it. Brian and Colby filled cranks. They were in the game frame 1 and frame 2. Mark both got their ball relatively close to that area.
I think it's their reactive is now sparking up the spot. Great spare there.
Probably grabbed him a little harder trying to get that hit too.
Yep.
Especially after watching Matt's kind of flavor down.
Oh no. Made it the hard way.
Like I said, man, just hit the one who
Let's hit the one. I think it's a mark. 180.
180. He needs
It's own mark.
we need the whole thing's 5.
Is it 5?
180 total.
No, he needs a mark.
182.
He needs a mark. Five pins gets him to
If he
only
gets
170.
okay, I'll call it. He gets 9. 9. Winner, winner.
Yes, nine. Yes.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. So Brian Roby taking home W today, and it's 2 games. Presented by Iron Squad.
And it's deja vu for the Brockett and Bouchard.
You know, if they keep all the doubles together,
They're bound to
they
win.
They keep finding a way to make it all for all the matches. It's just when's the pin's going to start falling in your right direction?
That's it.
Fantastic bowling fight. Champions.
So the title, Turbo Grips, over under 50 doubles title will stay in the Hagenmoiser's hand. Mostly, it might stay in this very center.
Oh, good. Yeah, I was going to say Randy Krill.
Yeah.
Fantastic bowling all day. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already, once again, like and share the stream. Just get this match out to everybody. If you're interested in a little bit more or just bowling, you can join us again tomorrow for the Better Bowling Concept Singles presented by Ideal Bowling Concept right here at 9 a.m. And we are obviously going to have the live stream again tonight, so feel free to check that out. If you want to get yourself into a NEVA later on down the road, July 11th, Callahan BOWLERO, $6,000. Shout out to everybody for tuning in today. Shout out to our sponsors for continuing to make NEVA as well as our members. Having said that, everybody have a good night. Thanks for tuning in.
Take care, everyone.
Thank you for tuning in to our live coverage of today's event. We'd like to thank all of our sponsors and members for their continued support of NEBA. We couldn't continue to offer some of the best competitive events in the country without you. Your commitment to the sport makes all of this possible. We encourage you to support the businesses that support NEBA. When you support our sponsors, you're directly supporting NEBA and the future of competitive bowling. Be sure to check out The House Bowling and receive 15% off all merchandise by using promo code NEBA at checkout. You can also shop I Am Bowling, powered by Logo Infusion, and save 25% off your order with promo code NEBA. Thank you again for being part of our community.